Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast. I'm here to present you my MLB On Deck segment for Friday, August 23rd. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below so you can watch all my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. If you ever came and checked out our website here at dfscheatsheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including the complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash sign-ups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So make sure to come check out the site here at dfscheatsheet.com. So we got a pretty big slate, 13 games on the slate today. There's some obvious spots that we could definitely target bat-wise. There's a couple good pitchers that we can look at. Been absolutely on fire with MLB. Another successful night last night. Hey, things been going very, very well. A couple quick things before we jump in this video. First thing first, if you guys don't mind, please take that quick second, click the like button down below. Helps me out. Really appreciate that from you guys. And also, man, we got our NFL pre-order special up right now. $175. You get, the whole NFL season. You basically get a year membership with us for $175, which is half price. You'll get all NFL, plus you'll get NBA. It'll roll through that. You'll get the rest of MLB. I mean, you get everything on the site basically for a year for $175. It's a great deal. Use promo code NFL 2019 to take advantage of that special. And yeah, man, I'm ready to jump in this video. We'll start with the bats as always, and we'll kind of round back out with the pitchers. First I'm gonna go to Minnesota. I like the Twins a lot today. They have the highest implied total on the slate. They get a matchup against Drew Verhagen, gives up a 41% hard contact rate, 186 ISO to lefties, 258 ISO to righties. Look, man, the Twins are the only team in MLB that have a team ISO over 200. They absolutely tear the cover off the ball, and they have the highest applied total on the slate. I expect a couple of balls to be going yard today. I like Minnesota a lot. I mean, that's really where I'm at. You look at Kepler, Polanco, Nelson Cruz, Rosario, Sano. Those are the guys that really give you the upside in this lineup. You could throw in Marvin Gonzalez, possibly Cron as well, on the little bit lower end of the lineup if you kind of want to wrap back around. But I'm sticking with the top five guys. I feel all those guys have a chance to have really, really monster nights tonight. Next, we're going to go to Houston. So Houston, they get a matchup today against Ty Blatch, who gives up a 52% hard contact rate, 273 ISO to lefties, 265 ISO to righties. Hey, man, I like Tampa Bay. I'm talking about Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay a lot today, going against Tyler Blatch. And one thing I will note before anything else is Baltimore as a team, they've given up, since last night, officially, they've given up the most home runs by one team in an MLB season. And we still got, 20, 30 games left. Baltimore gives up a ton of home runs, and and it doesn't help that they are in a hitter-friendly ballpark. I'm going to go to like I said, Tampa Bay against Tyler Blatch. Gives a 52% hard contact rate, 273 ISO to lefties, 265 ISO to righties. Man, I'm really liking these Rays today, man. I think they're going to hit some home runs in this ballpark. Blatch gives up a monster hard contact rate and a monster ISO to both sides of the plate. Tampa Bay, man, you're looking at, Pham, Meadows, Aguilar, Dienard. You can look at, Adames had a really good game yesterday on the bottom of the order. There's some guys we could definitely look at. We just got to kind of see how the order shakes out. But Tampa Bay's in a really good spot today. Next, we're going to go to Houston. I like the Astros going against Jose Suarez. Gives up a 44% hard contact rate, 203 ISO to lefties, 278 ISO to righties. He struggles against righties. Houston has a bunch of big-time bats that are from the right side, and he doesn't even do too good against lefties. So this is a good spot for Houston. I mean, I've been talking about them, and they haven't really had a blow-up game. Today could be that day. You're looking at Springer, Altuve, Bregman, Brantley, Alvarez, Gurriel. I'm liking all those guys. All their main big bats are the ones that I'm going to be looking at. Next, we'll go to Milwaukee. You got Merrill Kelly. They're going against Merrill Kelly in Milwaukee. Really good hitting environment. Gives up a 44% hard contact rate, 168 ISO to lefties, 218 ISO to righties. Milwaukee, man, their team has been underperforming a little bit this year. Going through a little bit of injuries, I understand, but there's some guys that have just been underperforming as well. I'm going to go to them today, though. I think it'll be one of the lower owned teams. You're looking at Yelich, Grandal. Moustakis, Kane, Tames. Those guys are all definitely in play on today's slate. Lastly, I'm going to go with St. Louis. I like St. Louis today. They get a matchup against Peter Lambert, who gives up a 38% hard contact rate, 261 ISO to lefties, 227 ISO to righties. St. Louis, man, I don't know what's going on with them. I thought they were going to be a little bit better this year than they have been. But hey, man, today against Lambert, it's a great day that they can have a big-time day and kind of get things rolling to have a good push for the end of the season. Dexter Fowler in the top of that lineup. Got to like him always. Edmonds been showing us some pop, since coming up this year. Paul Goldsmith, obviously, Ozuna, DeJong, Carpenter. All those guys are definitely in play, with my favorite two guys probably being Goldsmith, Ozuna, and probably Carpenter as well. So that's really where I'm at bat-wise, just to kind of sum it up for you. Minnesota, Tampa Bay, Houston, Milwaukee, St. Louis. If you want to look at some pictures that are really jumping out to me right now, we're looking at guys like Jacob deGrom. If you want to pay up, I think that he's a good option to pay up. I don't know if he's necessarily the guy I want to pay up for in my cash games today, but like I said, I think that he definitely is in a good spot. I just don't know how much I like the price tag. And Atlanta's a team that, in the past he has struggled a little bit against. So I'm not going to say he's my clear-cut cash game pitcher, but I definitely think he's a guy you can look at on this slate. Next, we will go with Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn's is having a really, really good season this year. I mean, he's a guy that the past couple of years I've been looking to pick on, and go after him. Now this year, I mean, he's absolutely just turned things around, and he's pitching very, very well. And I think he's in a good spot against the White Sox, who have definitely been a hit-or-miss team. A guy that I'm really, really liking, I like Jose Berrios a lot. I've been picking on Detroit these past few days, and I'm not going to stop now. 8,800, I think Berrios is a guy that we could definitely consider in our cash games today. He gives you a solid floor. He has K upside. We've seen how much Detroit has been striking out the past couple of days against the Houston bats. So I definitely think Berrios is a great, great option on today's slate. If you want to pay down for a couple guys we can look at. You can look at Vincent Velasquez, going against Miami, another team that I've definitely been picking on. Velasquez does have the strikeout upside, but he also gives up a bunch of walks, so sometimes he tends to not go deep in the games. Lastly, a guy I'll just quickly throw in there. I like Jack Flaherty going against Colorado. I mentioned his team. I think that he's going to get some run support today. Going against a Colorado team who's definitely having their ups and downs, and they're a lot better at home. Flaherty's another decent option that you can look at. So that's really where I'm at with this video. If you want a more in-depth analysis on today's slate, make sure to check out the site, dfscheatsheet.com. And hey, outside of that, good luck on your guys' contest tonight, all right?